Y'all ready for some sausage and gravy biscuits? I was craving for some this morning and I made me some. So let me show y'all how I do it. Okay, y'all, I'm starting out with my white lily flour. I'm just going to go ahead on and add that to a bowl. Then I'm going in with some sugar and then I'm going in with some salt. I'm going to get in there and get that all mixed up. And then I'm going in with some butter flavored Crisco. Now that's what Miss Kills is using today. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the bowl, get in there with my hands and mix it up until it resembles cornmeal. Now after that, y'all, I'm going to go in with my milk. And after I get that milk in there, y'all, I'm going to get in there and start working my dough. Now, I'm not going to work it too much. I'm just going to work it until it's just mixed because we don't want no hard biscuits. So now, y'all, I'm just going to grab my mat. I'm going to sprinkle down some flour. Then I'm going to go ahead on and turn that dough out. Now, it's time to work that dough. So I'm going to get in there and start working my dough. And y'all know how I do. I like to fold my dough and fold my dough and fold my dough. That's how I get them beautiful layers. And once I'm done with that, y'all, I just go ahead on and mash it out so I can go ahead on and cut out these biscuits. So I'm taking my biscuit cutter, y'all. I'm going to go ahead on and cut my biscuits out and add them to my cast iron pan. They are beautiful already. Look at that. So now, y'all, once I'm done, into the oven it goes. Now, while that's in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and cook this sausage. I got some sausage right here, y'all. I'm just going to add them to Miss Brenda. Then I'm going to go ahead on and cook them sausage up. Now, when my sausage get done, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and remove them from my pan. And now it's time to cook that gravy up. I got some bacon grease right here. I'm going to go ahead on and add in my flour. Then, y'all, I'm going to let that flour cook until that raw flour taste cook off. Then, y'all, I'm going in with my milk. Now, once I get that milk in there, y'all, I'm going to get the stirring. Now, I'm going to stir it until it get good and thick. Now, I had to pull out my whisk for this one just to make sure my gravy was good and smooth. I don't want no lumpy gravy. So now I'm just adding my sausage back in, y'all. Once I get that in there, I'm going to go ahead on and stir it up real good. Make sure it's incorporated well. And then, y'all, I'm going in with a little bit of salt. And then, y'all, I add in a lot of pepper. Yep, I said a lot of pepper. Now, that's all Miss Kel's adding her gravy. If you would like to add more seasoning, go ahead on and add it. Now, my biscuits are all done. They're out of the oven. They're looking good, and they're smelling amazing. I'm just going to butter them suckers up. Yeah, baby, I'm buttering them suckers up. So now, y'all, me and my greedy spirit, we hungry. We finna get us some. So there's my biscuit, y'all. Y'all know I am the biscuit queen. Yeah, baby, it's smoking. So let's go ahead on and get us a plate. I got my biscuits laid out right here, y'all. I'm going to go ahead on and add me some gravy. And maybe I'm going to add just a little bit more gravy because I'm greedy like that. Then, y'all, I'm going to top mine off with some grape jelly. Yep, y'all heard me right, grape jelly. So now, y'all, I just got to get in there and give it a taste. Y'all, this was my daddy's favorite. I remember him sitting in his chair on a Saturday morning eating this, looking at gun smoke. And I was sitting right there with him. So y'all go ahead on and make this because that's good right there.